Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro every day, and today we're back to basics. We're back on the yellow deck. You want to get better at gold stake and I want to help you out. I put the seed in the video description so you could try it out yourself before I demonstrate how I would navigate it. This is the seed. Let's go gold stake yellow deck. Alright, no investment tag. Let's play out the first round. I have 3 clubs. Almost always we go for the flush. We keep going for the flush. Missing on the flush is fine. We just try again. Not a great flush, so we probably need a pair after this. I could play this straight. 3-hander is a little bit worse than winning in 2 hands, but that's okay. The yellow deck, we start with 10 bucks, so we have plus interest, so we have that safety net. Okay. 2 rentals, probably you don't take. We go buffoon pack first. Could be baseball card, could be the Chad. Chad as a rental, probably not. Baseball card doesn't do much for us right now. There is some consideration for we just sell it and then generate interest from that. You could take Mystic Summit here. If the boss were more difficult, if the boss were the hook, for example, I think maybe Mystic Summit makes sense. I think I'm fine without that, so let's go next. All right, here, looking for a flush. One more time for diamonds. Okay, let's play these diamonds, keeping the 10s. Alright, now could be 2 pair. You could play the pair and then try to go for the straight here. That gives you the best chance of getting a 5-card hand, but we know we don't need a 5-card hand. We know if I play the high 2 pair, that gets me 120 points, and then we can just follow it up with a pair. And by we know, I mean we've done this enough times. All right, we could go buffoon pack here. Maybe Crazy Joker. Crazy Joker is not something that you usually do for very long, and so maybe as an eternal is not good. Droll Joker here as a rental, not good, so we go buffoon pack. Could take a vagabond as a foil. Could take a flower pot here. I'm down with a vagabond. As a foil, okay, so if you wanted to, you could go boss reroll here and celestial pack, and then you'd have $0 and you'd be able to do some vagabond stuff. I am not going to do that. Let's go with the foil. We probably don't need any more scoring wise. Boss reroll is usually pretty good for us, but I'm just going to save my money for interest. Let's go next. We can get clubs. And then 2 pair wins here because we have the foil, extra chips. Actually, just a pair wins. Okay, could get parking as a value generator. Could skip here. If we do nothing and we just skip, we can get 26 bucks. I don't think we should do that. These Arcana packs, we could try to get a Hermit card. I think I take Arcana here. The consideration there is if I have parking, I can probably get more money, so it's okay. We can go make some lucky faces. Arcana, then we get 9 bucks here, or we can strengthen to make more face cards. We could make a gold card. I think the short-term $9 here plus interest is going to be better than making the gold card. But it's close. I think if it was like a $7 temperance, the gold card is better. Let's go next. And I don't think we skip for 20 bucks here. I think we have enough value generation from parking. What we want is another shop. If I skip, then the boss is closer. What I want is another shop so I can try to get a Molt Joker. Here, we probably need some 5-card hands. Some. I could play a straight. Okay. I could play a flush. The flush probably doesn't win. I would like to play high card here. Try to get $2. Okay. Parking gave us $1. That's fine. What we need is more Molt, and then we can start being greedier with the parking. Could be Smiley Face here. Smiley Face is really good in the next round, in the 1 round, but then by the time we get to the boss, our face cards debuffed. Could be kind of bumpy. Let's go Arcana. I could make more clubs. I could make more hearts. The first boss was spades. Probably between the two of these, you know, maybe more towards clubs. I can turn the red cards into clubs. Or you could turn the 3 face cards into hearts, and then that makes it easier to set up flushes with parking. I think I'm gonna make... Well, okay. Setting up the hearts is better for parking. Setting up the clubs is better for, you know, could be Onyx Agate, could be, what is it, Blackboard. I think I will go hearts then. Parking we already have, so might as well play around the parking a little bit. Smiley Face is good. We could consider the Celestial Pack here. It is a jumbo. I think we don't need it. We have foil, we have Molt, we should be fine. We just need something like this, full house. Okay. Full house in hand, we win. Now we just collect our parking money. All right, full house wins. Let's play 2 pair instead. Maybe. We get slightly more parking money that way. Maybe could have got away with 3 of a kind queens there. Probably. Okay. Now we have Molt in this form of, could be the Bonkler, it could be the Fist. Some considerations here. Okay, if you're trying to do parking, these make parking worse because you won't be able to play all of your hands. Maybe that's fine. Maybe between the two of these, maybe Fist is better. Yeah, probably Fist is better. The Bonkler is safer and has potential synergies. I think maybe the Bonkler, we just take it because it's safer. Especially if this boss debuffs my cards. Let's go Standard Pack first. Could give us information. Could be Blue Seal either 7 or 9. I think I take the higher card. Let's take a 9. Arcana. We could go Priestess. We could go Hyro. We could make more hearts. I don't, long term, don't want to be playing flushes. So maybe I just take a Priestess here looking for a Mercury card. And if not, we can just refund. Do we need the Bonkler here, or is Smiley Face going to be enough? I like taking the Bonkler here. Go next. Alright, now we just draw the face cards. We have foil, we have Molt, so we can't lose no matter what we do. And now we just want to try to get our parking money. Maybe play this pair. I'm gonna hold on to the planet cards so that they don't show up in the shop. Okay, so could be Dagger as a source of scaling plus Molt is good. Maybe if we already have the Bonkler, maybe you don't need the dagger. Maybe our Joker slots are getting a little cramped. Definitely we don't need Smiley Face, and probably take the hologram. This boss is hearts are debuffed. So if I take the dagger here, I'm probably sacrificing parking, but maybe that's okay. Maybe that's something that we want to do anyway. If I get rid of parking, I can use my discards to find my blue seal. There, I didn't go for the blue seal, I went for the parking instead. Baseball card. Probably go Arcana first. We get a Priestess, we get Judgment. Maybe Priestess is okay. Some consideration for there being a, there's a Celestial pack in the shop. So if I use this Priestess, then this Celestial pack goes up in value, maybe. I guess maybe Judgment makes sense. Anyway, I wanted a Mercury card. Okay, so we get the dagger here. I think that's good. I think you get rid of Smiley Face for dagger, even as an Eternal, is fine. I think we get rid of the parking here, and then the only question is, do we go baseball card or hologram? Hologram is very strong long term, but the question is it worth it in the short term? And I think the answer is yes. I think in that case, you get rid of parking, pick up the hologram here, and then something like that. I can take the Celestial pack here. I can get a Mercury card, and then that's it. So now just discarding to find the blue seal. I do have some lucky cards on the deck, so it could be worthwhile to dig for the lucky cards. I can play a pair of jacks. I missed. I should have played the pair that I had. Now going for, I'm gonna get plutonium here. I'm gonna be sad. I guess I play the jack. Okay, pair of sixes. It's fine. All right. Okay. So now Mercury card for sure. We get a Celestial pack, we get an Acrobat is good. Arcana first, we can get a gold card. So I'm looking for value generators, could be a gold queen. This boss says hearts are going to be debuffed, so maybe you don't want to go gold queen. Maybe we go gold 6. Dagger eats the Acrobat. Do we want the Celestial pack? If we have the rental, maybe not. Maybe sell Saturn, go up to 28 bucks. I want to try to get the discard voucher if possible. At this point, the pair doesn't win, but the next pair does. We can try to get a lucky king. Didn't get the gold card, that's okay. Maybe now could have been worth it to play high card to dig for the gold card. So Mercury is going to be yes. I have a Fool, I have an Arcana pack. Let's do both of those. I also probably want to do Judgment. So what do we got? We have a wheel. You could save a Fool for some kind of money later. Or we could just use the Fool. Probably I'm okay using the Fool. So use the Fool. Let's go wheel. Blackboard is good. Could be good. I don't think it's too late for the Blackboard. I think you can still make that work. I think if you get rid of the hologram here, you can still... With pairs, it's pretty easy to throw away the red cards. But I'm a believer in this rental. Is the extra discard worth however much money? It's quite expensive now. Maybe if we didn't open as many booster packs, we could have taken this. I think I'm okay not having the discard though. If I'm on pairs, I'm okay with that. Let's go next. Plus 20 on the dagger. I will play... Do we play the pair? There's no way the pair is 6,000 points, right? Could be like 5,000. We could now... I think with the foil, even high card is too much. There's the blue seal, and we got the gold card. So let's go ahead and play the pair of aces. Gold card pays the rental fee for us. We get another Mercury card. Alright, could be a buffoon pack here. Boss says no discards. There's an economy tag. 40 bucks might be worth it. We probably shouldn't take the clearance sale because it makes our jokers worse. We can go buffoon pack first. We have not hit any standard packs for the hologram, which is kind of rough. We could take the wing caps here. And could be make a rock. Could be stone 2. Sure. Go next. Alright, I can play a pair of 7s for about 6,000, maybe 7,000. I can discard. Looking for the gold card. Didn't get the gold card, that's okay. Next round it takes 2 pairs to win. Alright, we get a death card and an arcana pack. I could use strength. Could be turn jacks into queens. Maybe. Jacks into queens, you could also turn a 10 into a jack. I think jacks into queens is fine. We have the lucky queen, maybe. Standard pack here, probably we are supposed to take it. And I think instead of taking the glass card, I'm going to take a 9 because I already have a blue seal 9. So just get more 9s. Do we take a slide joker for the dagger, or do we hold off 1 round on the dagger for the sake of money? I think I'm okay taking this. Let's go next. Alright, pair of 4s. Next pair wins. I have a lucky, could be a queen. I could do lucky kings. I think now maybe the aces we can turn into 9s. Play the kings. That's it. No discards this boss. Alright, there's Bartolomeo as another scaling joker. Maybe even better than the hologram. Probably even better than the hologram. The hologram is a rental. Alright. So, I think you do take the cat here for the dagger. Standard pack for the hologram. We get a gold card for sure. Alright. Between the two of these, cat and hologram, I think the cat is just better. And with the rental, the hologram is even worse. But we're gonna stick with the hologram just to demonstrate, you know, with the rental, can we still survive easily? Go ahead, go next. We could go pair of 10s. Maybe I should move the hologram so that it doesn't score too many points. Now my high card is too strong. Should have moved the hologram earlier. Now it's too late. Didn't get to draw my gold card. Alright, extra hand is the thing that we want. We want these 2 standard packs for the hologram. Could be you take a steel 8 and turn it into a 9. Could be this boss is -1 hand size. I will take a gold seal and go next. Alright, 9 in hand. Let's play a pair of 9s. Okay, the next pair wins no matter what we do. I can play this 9. I could play the high card, which I know definitely doesn't win. And then follow up with the pair of queens like that. Okay. Alright, now we got money, so we go standard pack here. Another blue seal. We get Zany Joker for the dagger. Grabber is something that we want, but we don't have to take yet. We can go next. I can play a pair of 9s. I can play a pair of 4s, is even weaker. Okay, the next pair might not win. I'm gonna play high card. And then now the next pair does win. I can discard. Do I want to play a king here? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, play these queens. There we go. Alright, Mercury. Okay, Buffoon pack. We could get a trading card. Trading card is good. It blocks us from doing the dagger. How do we feel about that? Probably you're supposed to keep feeding the dagger. Alright, so let's take the trading card. Alright. If I take the trading card here, my dagger is going to be half as powerful. My dagger is going to stop here. My dagger is not going to get to, you know, plus 80 or whatever. But if I take the trading card here, my blue seals are going to be more powerful. So this is a trade-off I'm willing to commit to. Let's go next. We can play a pair of queens first. We can play high card queen if we want. We can play a pair of 3s. E might be too much. Might be. With the ×2, it might be. Because then we also have to take into the account the hologram. So maybe what we do is we play high card ace. Alright, I can play a pair of 7s, which won't win. I could play the singleton 3. I think I do play the 3. Alright, I want to snap off the ace. I want to draw a pair here. Play a pair of 9s. That's it. Alright, there's a luchador. This boss gonna debuff my diamonds. I can take a standard pack for the hologram. I could pick up another king, I guess, is better than a rock. I want seed money, but I can't take it. Let's go next. Alright, trading card, we can snap off a 2. We could play a pair of queens. We could play a pair of kings. If we hit the plus 20, it's bad. We could play the 3 here. How bad is it? Play the 3. Okay, I could discard. We get the gold card. Okay, play the kings. Play the aces. Cool. Alright, don't need castle here. We can take an Arcana pack. Looking for, could be Hermit here, could be you make a blue gold card. What's nice about taking Hermit here is because now we can take seed money. Go next. Alright, we can play snap off of 5. We can play this pair of queens. Okay, I can play a pair of 4s with a rock. Could be a pair of 10s. Alright, now I have a pair of 8s with a gold card. Cool. Mercury for sure. 2 celestial packs. I think maybe we don't. Since we have seed money, we can just save our money for the next shop. Could be a voucher. Could be, I think I'm gonna lead with the 3s now. All of my blue seals are debuffed. So the one thing that we can get is we can get a gold 5. We could snap off this 5, play this pair. Maybe discard first. There you go. So the other rounds I was playing extra pairs so that I could potentially draw my blue seals, potentially draw my gold cards. Here it doesn't matter. Do we just get out of here? Alright, there's a hallucination. This boss debuffs my clubs. We can take a standard pack. Okay, so it could be a steel 6, could be take an ace. Let's take a steel card. Buffoon pack. Maybe you could consider swapping out the trading card here. Or do we want magic trick here is fine. Do we reroll? Yeah, probably. Go next. Alright, I can play a pair of 8s. I can play a pair of 5s. The next one, if I play the pair of 9s, doesn't win. And then you snap off the ace. Dig for the blue seal. Pair of kings. Two more Mercury cards. Ramen. We only have 5 rounds left, so it's an eternal ramen. We could get rid of the trading card here in exchange for a ×2. That's fine. We could make some more lucky cards. We could make another gold card. Maybe a gold queen makes sense. Maybe, yeah, it could be a gold queen. And then I don't need the celestial pack. Let's just go next. Alright, I can play a pair of 9s. Maybe keep the 3. I still have that gold seal 3. No, we broke it. That's okay. I have my gold cards in hand. I have the blue seal in hand. Let's snap off the 3. Let's dig. I can look for, try to get a king or a queen here. How about this king? How about a pair of 7s? Okay. Alright, we have 2 standard packs. We could take a glass card here. We could take more 9s, I think. Here, take the value generator. Take another 9. Go reroll once. Inweasable again, we don't need. Go next. Alright. Pair the 3s. Pair of 10s. Pair the 9s. Okay, I can snap off a 4 and start digging for blue seals. I could discard all of these. We could consider discarding a king also. Maybe I discard the keep the queen. Alright, I have... Let's go high card once. Try to get the blue seal one more time. Then play the queens. Cool. 3.5 on the hologram. Okay, got a cola. This boss says random joker disabled. That's kind of rude. So I don't think this cola matters to me. We can go standard pack for the hologram. Maybe pick up another gold card. Maybe now Arcana. Okay. Could be abstract. Could be a hungman. Perfect. 2 planet cards we don't need. Probably Emperor here. Ace and Jack, we can hang them. Go Emperor. Okay, I do want 20 bucks with my death card. Probably, if we're thinking about scoring, maybe the steel card makes sense. You could also use a death card for the blue seal. We could save the death card, try to get justice first, try to make a glass card first. I think steel 6 is fine. And then I'm actually gonna skip here. Maybe we get a fool. Could take a blue joker, could take a queen to add to the deck. Alright. So I suppose we could do that. Could be a photograph. Sure. Go next. So now, play the pair of 6s. Play a pair of queens. There's a blue seal. Alright, so might as well do this then. Alright. There is an obelisk. We could play a high card. You would have to get the obelisk up to a ×8, so I guess that's not going to happen. We go Arcana. 16 bucks, I guess take 20 from Hermit. We could do a little re-rolling. Could be a blackboard here. I guess we don't have any joker slots unless you want to get rid of the hologram. Here, 7 and 6, we can hang them. Probably. Alright, there's a Mercury card. Go next. Pair the 6s. Pair the kings. Pair the queens. Throwing away a 9. Let's dig for the blue seals. Did not get any blue seals, so I will go one more. Like that. Alright, this is Telescope, so we can get a guaranteed Mercury card. That was kind of expensive Mercury card. We have a standard pack for our hologram. Could be take another ace. Blue seal doesn't matter, so maybe I take the rock here. Stone Joker. We don't have room for it. You know, here's the thing about this magic trick here. Playing cards added to the shop. It doesn't actually add that many playing cards to the shop. We've only seen one. Could be there's the second one. Could be there's another one. All right. Could be Empress is good here. Unironically, let's go next. Oh no. So I could we could discard to find our steel cards. There's a steel card. Could be you play the rock. Maybe the rock doesn't matter too much. There's a foil 9. I think I want to play the foil 9. Maybe the holographic is better. So let's go here. If you really want to optimize, you can move the blue joker around, I guess. That's another thing we could do. So I can play this pair. I can do like that, I guess. Alright. We could make a steel king. We could play this pair like that. All right. And once again, we'll get the seed. We'll put it in the video description so you can try it out yourself. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about gold stakes. The recipe is quite simple. Scaling plus Molt Joker. You get chips in the form of planet cards, sometimes from blue seals, sometimes from things like the telescope, but often the blue seal is going to be the strongest way to do it. It's going to be the easiest sort of overpowered way to do it. You could get some kind of scaling chips joker is possible, but kind of rare, kind of difficult. Scaling X-Molt is of course good, but not necessary. You can get other forms of X-Molt. Vagabond giving you access to all of the tarot cards almost certainly results in a win, but not necessary. What you want is, okay, we've got a foil joker that gives me chips. I've got a plus Molt joker, and then this combination of foil plus Molt. In the early game, we were able to, you know, even the high card was worth a decent amount of points. Pairs worth a decent amount of points even at a low level, and then that is what allows you to survive to the point where you get the higher level. And so yeah, Eternal Foils, fine. Eternal Slide Joker only gives you 50 chips, also fine. Eternal Plus Molt, just a flat plus 10 or plus 15, that's enough to help you survive the early game. And then you survive to the point where your scaling jokers then outscale, and that's fine. Because it gives you so much plus Molt from the one joker slot, then I can live with an empty joker slot. I can live with after the foil helps me survive the early game, then the planet levels take over, and so it's okay that I only have 3 jokers that give me points. Obviously here, Blueprint being able to copy the hologram number 1 being scaling X-Molt, of course that's very powerful. Being able to copy it then times 5 and then another 5 times 5, very, very powerful, but not necessary. Maybe one thing you might be concerned about, Violet Vessel, you need more points. Crimson Heart is similar to the Violet Vessel in the sense that if you lose one of your jokers, then you score less points. You need more hands in order to score points, right? So usually you want more different jokers that are kind of different role players. So maybe 2 molt jokers in case one gets disabled, maybe 2 X molt jokers in case one gets disabled. Or you can just kind of set up one very good hand, and then the Crimson Heart, it's not going to pick your best joker every time. It'll pick your best joker some of the time. And so when the Crimson Heart is on Vagabond or the Swashbuckler, then you can set up your steel hand. You can set up maybe glass cards if you've got them. But the point is, it's not that complicated. Winning on the gold stake, the recipe, the pieces that you need, it doesn't take much material to win. It's just careful management of your resources. In this run, the early game, because of the rental hologram, which wasn't giving points, but it was just draining our resources. Early game was a little bit sketchy, but because we had the value generators in our deck, gold cards and blue seals, we were able to get out of that hole, right? Dagger, of course, it costs money to grow the dagger, but it's fine. It's paying money to grow the dagger is the same as paying money to grow the bus or the red card or green joker or whatever. Growing the bus in terms of playing extra hands costs you money. But the reason we play pairs is because I can do this. If I'm playing pairs, I don't care what goes in my deck. I can take any gold card. I can take any blue seals. I can take any value generators. Anyway, take care, everyone.